Boys and girls, here we go. We have a slope fill-in. Now it's pretty similar to something that we've done before and a lot of things we've already gone over. So the first thing we're going to do is just inside the circle, we just want to write down that this is slope. All about slope. Make sure you have the E on the end. Last year a bunch of kids didn't put the E on the end and they learned about slop instead of slope. So let's make sure that it looks just like that. Next thing we want to focus on is up here about the definition. So we're going to zoom in on that right now. So now we've zoomed in here up at the top, and the definition of slope is, we should all know this, the definition of slope is the steepness of a line. Now you can all stop and make fun of how bad my handwriting is because it's even worse than when I'm writing up on the board. The steepness of a line. Alright, boys and girls, we're now going to go over to the top right hand side up here, and we're going to fill that out. Boys and girls, we're now onto this top right one here, and we could fill in the Y there with some purple. But we all know that Y equals M X plus B. Y equals MX plus B. That's all we got to do for that one. Okay, now boys and girls, we're going to the bottom right hand side. Now we're down here in the bottom right. We use blue for M on the one before, so we'll fill in the M with some blue. You can make yours look a lot more pitiful than mine. So M equals, we know that M is just a variable that always equals slope. M is a variable that we use for slope. Pretty easy stuff. And boys and girls, we're now going to the bottom middle. Gonna fill that part out. Boys and girls, we're now going to show some examples of slope. Now slope is just like reading. We always are going to start from left and go to right. And remember that slope is the steepness of a line. So if we have a line that goes up from left to right, that's positive slope. So in the same thing, if we have a line that goes down from left to right, that's negative slope. Now zero and no slope are when it gets a little bit tricky. Zero slope is a horizontal line, and no slope is a vertical line like this. Now obviously the lines aren't perfectly straight, but they're just here for some reference. So remember that from left to right, going up positive slope, going down negative slope, horizontal, zero, vertical, no slope. Boys and girls, we're now going to the bottom left. Get that one ready to go. So we're down here in the bottom left now, where slope equals, and this one's kind of the hard one, y, with the little 2 at the bottom, because that means the second y value that we'll have, minus y1. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So remember, we use points. Remember the coordinate grids, x, y points, to find slope, and that's the formula that I have to put in. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Boys and girls, now we're going to fill out the last one, and that's going to be the top left. Get that one all figured out. And now on to the last one, boys and girls, on the top left. So we have another one here, slope equals. Now we had y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 on the other one. But this is just kind of words. Slope is, and that first word is going to be rise, or how far up and down a line goes, rise, over run, or how far left or right the line goes. Slope equals rise over run. That's some very easy things to remember here. And there you go. You got your slope. You got your slope filled in. I can't even talk. Bye.